Who rules the jungle, the proud lion or the sleek and powerful tiger? While we'll never know, tonight there will be a winner between the co-champions of the Ivy League. The Lions put their 17-game regular season home win streak on the line against the Princeton Tigers. It's a jungle out there, so come inside for college basketball right here on SNY. So glad you could join us alongside Maren Walseth. I'm Lance Medow. Tonight we're going to renew the most heated rivalry in recent Ivy League women's basketball history. Both of these teams know each other very well, Maren. They have shared each of the last regular season titles. They've met in 2 of the last 3 Ivy League tournament championship games, and 2 of the 3 meetings last season were in this very building.
These coaches, Megan Griffith and Carla Berube for Princeton, they know each other extremely well. I don't expect many surprises here tonight.
Final exams are over. Now it's back to basketball for Columbia. A roaring 10-1 start. Now the key barrier is for them to be able to pick up where they left off earlier this month.
Well, that's where it's so important for a head coach to know the temperature of his team. Okay, in practice, you're trying to get these guys up to game speed. You hear that phrase, game speed? You got to get them there today after a long layoff.
Speaking of game speed, they're going to have to contain the likes of Prophet Johnson on Fairfield's side of the equation. He leads the team in just about every statistical category. Quite the impression from the transfer from Southern Utah. Today they're going to have to solve a Delaware State team out of the MEAC that doesn't necessarily rely on one defensive scheme. Columbia's going to see multiple looks today.
There's a saying that the most comfortable team wins, so Delaware State tries to make you uncomfortable. They do that by changing their defenses, zone man. They do it by pressing you and trapping you, and then they do it with great size and length at the rim where it's hard to finish.
And one player they're certainly going to want to focus on is Geronimo Rubio de la Rosa. Honorable mention All-Ivy League last season. Johnny's only averaging 23 a game. It's deja vu all over again. Kitty Henderson gets a triple-double yesterday, and CC, you say, well, anything you could do, apparently I could do better. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. How much do you motivate one another for these individual accomplishments?
Yeah, I mean, I think both of us aren't really focused on that kind of stuff. I love playing with Kitty. She's one of the best players to ever play here. So I think we just motivate each other to be better every single day. Kitty, she's our motor. So I'm just trying to have her back as much as possible, and she does the same for me.
You had 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists with about 4 minutes to go in the third. How aware, CC, were you that you were closing in on this milestone?
I wasn't aware, really. I talked to Coach Allie. She said I was 2 away for rebounds and assists, and I was kind of shocked, but I was just trying to play my game, play Columbia basketball, and glad it happened.
Last home game in 2024, you're now 8-0. Not a bad way to end the 2024 campaign.
No, not bad at all, but now we got to play against two top 5 draft picks, so that's bad scheduling right there.
I was trying to build the morale up just a little bit. Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you, Lance.
You got it. This is his first game action since 2022. They give it to Terry off the left side. Finds an opening, and we've got a lion on the loose. Malcolm Terry being chased down by leopards, and he's inside the 10-yard line. And on 1st and goal, Freeman into the corner of the end zone, and it's a strike. A touchdown for Columbia. Ethan Hebb with his first career reception that goes for a score. So how about that? Freeman to Hebb in unison, and the Lions tack on more points. They move Jack Larson in motion. Play action. Freeman's going to take a shot deep down the field, and is it caught for a score? Yes, it is. On the money, Bryson Canty with his 2nd touchdown of the game, and Cole Freeman is cooking off the bench in place of Chase Goodwin. Goodwin immediately blitzed. Is he going to get out of it? Somehow he does, and is going to scramble into the end zone for a touchdown. Chase Goodwin putting his legs on full display. It looked as if he was going to be sacked, and he said, not on my watch. His first career rushing score. Backing up with 6 on the shot clock. Tries to get it to Dabo, intercepted by Brown. It's a foot race to the bucket. Through 3 defenders. Are you kidding me? Avery Brown right into the camera crew. Except he's not going to get an and 1 on that. If this goes through, they'll be even happier. And he's short. Loose ball on the ground. It's still loose. Thompson comes up with it. Brown puts it up. Thompson the follow, and drops through off the second chance. 7.5 to go. Columbia up by 2 with its first lead. Lilly with 4, puts up the 3, off the mark. Rebound, game over. And Columbia gets off the schneid with its first Ivy League victory of the season. Rubio De La Rosa has his pocket picked by Roberts, who keeps it alive, and Williams and Walter will lead the pack. Out to Brown from Chelsea, knocks it down, and Sam grabs his nose again. He's up to 21, and it certainly smells good for him.
And grab some rebounds. He's giving you some points tonight.
Brown spots up, 32 points. Again, he hits his bullseye against Columbia. He drills one deep to left field. Miller going back, and that'll bounce up against the wall. Fellows comes in to score. Cale right behind him. It's a stand-up, game-tying 2-run double off the bat of Sky Selinski, looking like his old self before the injury. The 1-2 pitch, barehanded by Lopez, and he will end the inning. My goodness! Tomas going sky high with a nifty stop. Who needs a glove when you got a right hand like that? Behind Sam Miller, who's in the 50s, as Cale gets behind this one. Deep to right field, and this flight is a round trip. A 2-run blast for Columbia's second baseman. And Jack Cale goes yard for the second straight day, his 6th home run, and the Lions have some breathing room. It is 8-5 here in the 7th. That was a near turnover. And Mepham is going to salvage it. The feed in front, and it's another goal for the Pirates. And the smallest man playing with the largest bravado, Connor O'Rourke, with his second goal. It's a 5-2 game. Scooping it up is Kyle Melkonian, the senior. And he's going to take it coast to coast for the goal. Melkonian with his 4th goal of the season. The defensive midfielders now joining the party. Whitchurch. Knee sends it through off the right side of the net. So Princeton was oh so close earlier in the contest, and this time they make it work to perfection with the equalizer. We'll resume play. And that one over the head of Kelleher and in. Gabriel Duchovny with his first career goal, and the Tigers celebrating amongst the crowd on hand to take a 2-1 lead, breaking this knot. Here's another look. Got a step on the Columbia D, and just out of the reach of Kelleher.